of the paradigm revolution? If you haven't yet, you will. So what is it? Well, it's what happens when two of the world's largest industries, the mobile phone and advertising industries, collide and create a third industry that instantly becomes the fastest growing in history. And what industry did they birth? The mobile application industry. So how big is this paradigm revolution and what does it mean to you? To answer that, let's talk about those two colliding markets. First, mobile phones. It's massive. With 7 billion people on the planet, we have 1 billion cars, 1.2 billion computers, and 1.6 billion TVs. But there are 6.58 billion mobile subscribers. That's the equivalent of 94% of the globe's population. No wonder it's on its way to $2 trillion a year. Second, let's talk advertising. It too is big, really big, $1.7 trillion big. Consider this. It's gone from radio to TV to the internet, and then from desktops to laptops, and finally to where most of us now browse the net, our smartphones. If the average person looks at their phone 150 times a day, where do you think the advertising industry's headed? Yup, directly into the palm of your hand. So, we have the $2 trillion mobile phone industry colliding with the $1.7 trillion advertising industry and heading smack dab into the fastest growing industry in the world today, the mobile app industry. That industry really just started, but did you know that by 2016 we'll be downloading over 800 million apps a day? That's more than 500,000 per second. And why is that? Because we look at our phones 150 times a day. Now, if mobile apps are the link between advertising and mobile phones, then of course every company wants a mobile app. But only giant fat cat corporations can afford to develop mobile apps because they're simply too expensive. Until today. We are Biz Biz, and we've developed a mobile app called Biz that serves the rest of the world. You know, all those small and medium businesses that are owned by our friends and family, and that represent 90% of the global economy. We are growing virally, and there will be tens of millions of free Biz members worldwide. Why? Because it does 3 great things. Number 1, it helps people save money like other apps you may be familiar with. But what makes Biz really unique are the next 2 features. Number 2, it empowers your favorite merchants to communicate with you wherever you are in the world. And number 3, using highly sophisticated geo-targeting, it creates brand new customers for them by connecting them with all the free members traveling in their area. So you're probably thinking that it sounds great, but what does Biz cost? Get this, it's free for members, and unlike those super expensive apps that the fat cats use, for a business, it's only $30 a year. What? That's right. Biz completely disrupts 2 massive industries by offering the best communication tool ever and the best advertising platform ever for only 8 pennies a day. Biz Biz is the only company to offer this mobile app advertising solution to 90% of the world's economy, and we're doing it almost without cost. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is the paradigm revolution, and Biz Biz, with the mobile app Biz, is uniquely positioned in front of that revolution. It is a one-time phenomenon, and industry leaders in 123 countries around the world have rushed to position themselves in this massive shift of wealth. Today, you have now been included with that group of experts. But you need to hurry and take advantage of the timing, because we're mobile, we're global, we're going viral, and we're already in the palm of your hand. In this Biz Biz tutorial, we're going to take a look at the first part of the Biz Biz compensation structure, the simple things we need to do to get started, and a potential income example. Okay, so you've just joined Biz Biz as an associate, and the first thing you want to do is get qualified. So let's use your videos, conference calls, webinars, and support team, and let's help 2 of your friends join Biz Biz, one on your left team and one on your right. Congratulations! You're now a qualified associate, and you've just earned Fast Start 1 bonuses of $15 and $15. Most of you feel that you can get this done in a day or 2, but let's just suppose that you're really busy and it takes you 1 week to get qualified. Okay, great. So what's next? Let's work with your 2 friends and get them qualified in their first week. How? The same way you did. Using your videos, conference calls, webinars, and support team, help them share Biz Biz with 2 of their friends. So now, when those folks join, you earn Fast Start 2 bonuses of $10 plus $10 plus $10 plus $10. And because you're a qualified associate, you also get 2 steps in the binary, and you earn an additional $10 plus $10. It's been 2 weeks and most of you will have sold your 10 UBiz activation codes, which is 10 times $30. But wait, Biz Biz has a special bonus called the Triad bonus, and if you share Biz Biz and enroll just one other person, your third person, and do this in your first 45 days, you'll earn an additional $145. You don't have to do this, but come on, it's an extra $145. Go for it. Okay, so it's time for a recap. By completing the triad shown in this diagram, you will earn 2 Fast Start 1 bonuses at $15 each, 4 Fast Start 2 bonuses at $10 each, 2 binary bonuses at $10, 10 UBiz activation code sales at $30, plus the triad bonus of $145. The triad total income is $535. Your business is well into the black and profitable. Okay, so fasten your seatbelts because it's about to get crazy in a really, really good way. Remember these 4 teammates? Well, they're going to aim for their triad bonus, but what's the first thing we'll help them do next week? Right, become qualified associates, one on the left and one on the right. And what are these 8 new team members going to do? You guessed it, and they won't do it alone, because we're going to help them use their videos, conference calls, webinars, and support team to become qualified associates in their first week. You're now 1 month into your business, and so far so good. But let's see what can happen over the next 8 weeks if your team does one simple thing: become qualified associates by completing the first step of the triad and share Biz Biz with 2 new associates. Are you ready? At week 5, you have 32 associates. At week 6, 64. Week 7, 128. Week 8, 256. Week 9, 512. Week 10, 1,024. Week 11, 2,048. And week 12, 4,096. Okay, so now you're saying there's no way in the world I can ever help 4,000 people. No, of course you can't. No one could. But look, the only thing everyone ever did was use their videos, conference calls, webinars, and support team to help their only two new associates get started in Biz Biz. Okay, so what does this mean in potential earnings? Are you ready? More than $20,000 a week, and that's more than $1.2 million a year. What? Okay, I realize that for many of you that's ridiculous, and I understand that. But think of it like this. If you failed this example by 90%, wow, that'd still be over $120,000 a year. And if you failed this example by 99%, I mean you only got 1% right. That's an extra $12,000 per year. Think of the impact that an extra $1,000 a month could have for your family this year. How about a dream vacation? How about helping take care of those mortgage or car payments? So that's how you get started on your road to success. And friends, there's so much more. There are 7 different ways to get paid. However, none of this will mean anything unless you get qualified right away by helping 2 people get started with you and plugging everyone into the incredible business building machine that the company's created for you. So go out and start building your global business today. Congratulations and the best of luck in your Biz Biz business.